I'm taking you inside one of my favorite places here in Houston. I'm literally like a kid in a candy store, but this is one of the best jewelry boutiques you'll ever step foot in. And we are at Lesley Ann Jewelers, and we have Lesley Ann right here. Hi.
Hi, Courtney.
You know what? I never know where to look when I'm in here. Your pieces are so beautiful, but this is such an exclusive place to come to when you're looking for basically one-of-a-kind pieces.
Absolutely. We are one of the most beautifully curated stores in Houston for designer jewelry.
And really, designer jewelry is kind of in your blood, if I do say so myself, isn't it?
It is. I started off in school as a bench jeweler and graduated from Texas Institute of Jewelry Technology in Paris, Texas, that's where I honed my hand skills for making and creating one-of-a-kind pieces.
And you really understand what it takes to design a piece, to make it, to work with the metals. And tell me about the designers that you have here, because they're kind of near and dear to your heart.
Absolutely. The pieces that I have here are very, very unique. Most of the designers that I carry have one-of-a-kind, unique pieces that you will not see coming and going.
I love that, because they're also conversation pieces, including this gorgeous necklace, which, by the way, you introduced me to this designer who I can now say is one of my favorites. We are talking about jewelry designer Sylva and Cie. As a matter of fact, I wore a pair of her beautiful earrings to an event recently. They are showstoppers, just like every piece in her collection. And Sylva is here in Houston, Texas this week. Hi,
so
Courtney.
nice to meet you.
How are you?
So nice to meet you.
I'm such a big fan of your work and your collection. I have to brag on you for just a second. Born in Lebanon, grew up in Paris. Your dad worked for Maison Cartier.
Yes.
And
amongst others.
I mean, and then moved to LA.
Yes.
So jewelry is in your blood as well.
Yes, it is. As much as I try to get away from it and started in the arts, it sucked me right back in.
Well, I have to tell you, your pieces are so unbelievable. They're Art Deco, they're vintage. There's something very unique and different about your pieces. You kind of go for that vintage feel, don't you?
I do. I think the vintage era is really an era that inspires me, but I think great design transcends trends. So it's relevant today, but it's also relevant 100 years from now, and that's what I love about, referencing vintage pieces.
And you not only use diamonds, but you use stones and the different metals. So tell me about that.
I think of myself as a treasure hunter. So I want to bring to the client something that's unusual, that's special, not just a great piece of jewelry, but something that has a story. So that allows me to tell a story when I find something that has a story itself and put it in a piece of jewelry that can go on and be meaningful to someone, and they can talk about it in a way that's just not about being ornamental, but it's something that has meaning behind it, something that they connect to on a personal level, and these vintage pieces, vintage stones, allow me to do that.
Okay, you are here in Houston this weekend for a trunk show. We get a chance to meet you. We're going to tell you all about that coming up in just a second, but not only do I love your pieces, but celebrities around the globe fall over for your pieces, including the Queen herself, Claire Foy, the actress playing the Queen. Tell me about these earrings that she fell in love with.
It was such an honor. So she had to be ready for red carpet, and she personally chose these earrings to wear to the premiere. And it was an honor, obviously, to make that happen for her. But they're not only red carpet, I think they're very user-friendly. It's any woman could step out to dinner with these and not have to feel like she is going down the red carpet.
Right, but I like this with just a white t-shirt and a jean jacket.
Absolutely.
Would be so fun. Okay, these are also a major showstopper. These were in vogue, right?
Definitely red carpet, very unique, one-of-a-kind hand-carved swallows with gorgeous emeralds on the bottom in sort of an Art Deco inspired way, but definitely edgy and cool.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, we've got to talk about this very quickly. This is called the 10 Table collection. Why is that called 10 Table?
Because you could see it from 10 tables away.
Winning. All about the bling. Oh my gosh, you guys, so gorgeous. I love your heart design and all of your pieces, the different shapes of the diamonds and the different metals.
They're edgy, cool, and chic. They're sort of a little androgynous. This could be, a men's 10 table bracelet or a ladies' 10 table bracelet. It's definitely a little rock and roll. It's a little LA infused in it. but within classical shapes and designs, like the heart shape, it's not your traditional sweetheart, but it has a little bit more of an edge to it, so it's a little, like a great little leather motorcycle jacket. It's got a little attitude to it.
Oh, just like we need here in Houston. Sylva, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Same here.
What do you think?
10 tables away, my goodness. I can see why with all those diamonds.
I know, everybody needs a little bling. By the way, you can meet Sylva this weekend, today through Saturday. She's gonna be at Lesley Ann Jewels. It's a fabulous trunk show of her collection, and of course, Lesley will be there as well. Stop by, say hi. They're there now, and through Saturday, we do have a link for more information on our website.
I have a feeling you tried on every single thing in that store.
May have.